Okay, today we want to talk about this issue of North Korea and their nuclear weapons program. This has been going on for a long time. Uh, the clown over there now, he's like about 30 years old. I can't pronounce his name. Kim Jong-un or whatever the hell. His father uh, was doing this stuff back in the 90s when President Clinton was in office. And Clinton caved in and sent him resources, raw materials, fuel, food, things like that, to try to buy them off to stop this nuclear program at that time. And they may have stopped for a short time, but a few years later they were back to it, developing it. What I'm trying to say here is that we've rewarded the blackmail coming from North Korea in the past, and that's what they're attempting to do again. And we in the West are going to be fools and probably reward them again, so they'll just continue this process. Here's what I think may end up happening. And the Wall Street Journal had written on this way back in the summer of 2005, nearly 12 years ago now, that what may very well happen is Japan and South Korea, the immediate neighbors that are being threatened by this guy's weapons in North Korea, they themselves may have to develop their own atomic weapons as a deterrent. They can't rely on Washington because Washington, over time, every administration is doing a different thing. There's no consistency to our foreign policy, so you don't know what you got. When for the people in Japan and South Korea, they don't know what they got in Washington, how good of an ally they've got. So Japan has this big nuclear power industry for their civilian power needs. They get a lot of nuclear waste out of that can be reprocessed into nuclear weapons. South Korea has the technology. They could do it if they wanted to. And it may be that they have to both get nuclear weapons as the final deterrent. China's not doing anything to stop this guy. They feed that regime and they're not doing anything to stop him. So it's going to maybe be up to Japan and South Korea to take a different approach. They may have to go nuke to deter this nut in North Korea. And China, by the way, just before we close, China is actually in a way using North Korea to test American resolve. If America doesn't stand up to this guy in a place where American blood was shed in the Korean War, then can we really expect America to do anything when China tries to take Taiwan? Think about it. Okay, thanks. Check out our blog, lots of essays, different categories, different subjects, larrysmusings.com over on WordPress. Thanks.